We are here with this gorgeous, beautiful princess. And her name is Priscilla because she's a princess. I wonder where does the name Priscilla come from?
Southern name.
Southern? But it sounds like a very ancient Egyptian or maybe some very princess-like. It sounds like a princess. Priscilla. I gotta look that up. Having said that, look at my flower. Well, our flower. See that? That's because it's a Father's Day. My kids, they don't send me no flower. Whatever. And then we're drinking champagne. Check this out. Huh? That's right. And me, I got a little bit of champagne here. Cheers.
Cheers.
Beautiful lady. We're gonna go paddleboarding to the horizon and back. Then we're gonna have dinner and dancing. Now, Priscilla is trying to convince me that I gotta move in with them. And I feel a little shy.
I did not say that.
You kinda implied it. Say, you know what?
I did not.
She said, you know what, all this moving and like driving, commuting back and forth, that's kids behavior. You gotta be living together.
That's what you said.
I said that?
Yes.
I don't remember. Sometimes I'm very forgetful. So, logistically speaking though, you have how many bedrooms?
3.
And a living room. It's a house.
It's a townhome, yes.
And your mom lives with you.
She's in between. She lives in her business and home is in California.
Check this out.
But we do have a lease together on our townhome here.
All these muscles, you see that? Scary. Intimidating. Now, watch this. I'm gonna ask a question. Very simple question. Try not to get surprised. Are you easily surprised? Alright. Who do you think is more brash and outrageous in the way they speak and think and say things? Because we're right now, and we gotta be, can use expletives.
You.
I am more brash?
Yes.
Huh. That's so not true. I'm very shy, very reserved, skrom in Russian, skromny. So having said that, do you like me? Ooh, shh. Don't. It's funny.
So far.
So do you like me?
So far.
So far. Now, I'm sure you meant spiritually. But what about the other way? The other aspect? I can't say the words because they're so... How about we just say chemically, physically, biochemically.
Yes.
You like me biochemically?
Yes.
So you're attracted to me? That's
Yes.
what it means. Do you think I'm attracted to you?
You have said that you are.
And I meant it. But we're still very civilized because even though Priscilla said that she doesn't like this type of approach, I insisted on her being proper, not bringing handcuffs to the first date, and no, what's that word? The S word?
Yes.
None of that on the first date. None of that, because I'm religious. You are Judaically
I'm Jewish.
Jewish, and I am Jewish.
Do you celebrate Shabbat?
Every day. Now, every day, I get the Yamakai and I go Baruch atah Adonai Elohim Melech haolam
Asher Kiddushanu B'mitzvotav B'tzivanu Lahadlik Ner.
Al Mitela. I go with the Yadayim, and then a little bit of Priya Gofen with the grapes. But How do you get this like that? Why you become a Jewish woman?
Because I fell in love with the culture and the people of Israel.
Shit. So now, according to Torah, there's 613 commandments. If you really, the extended version. Now, God says to me, because God visits me
Me too.
every night, every 23rd of the month, we have an appointment.
The 23rd.
So then, in 3
Why
days,
the 23rd?
it's just a number that he messes with me. The 23rd, because my mom gave me birth on the 23rd, and her mom gave her birth at the 23rd,
Oh.
and her mom, my great grandma, gave her birth on the 23rd. Then
All June 23rd?
No, different 23rd. Then the
Okay.
Michael Jordan is what? The
Number 23.
Then I keep saying that the chromosomes is 23 and 23,
Uh-huh.
and then the Earth, the axis of the Earth is 23. The whole thing is 23 is all over the place. Now, if you have these 3 women giving me birth, my great grandma, grandma, so 3 times 23 is a very deeply spiritual number. How much is 23 times 3?
69.
You see how the expression of this beautiful lady's face when she said it with such flavor. How'd you say that? How'd you say that number? We are exclusively mathematically, mystically right now oriented. I don't know what were you thinking? What were you thinking? Are you that big of a connoisseur or a fan of that particular mathematical equation? 23 times 3. But not even that we cannot do on the first date. So, not even that. And that's a sacred Jewish, Buddhist thing.
Pose?
Yogi. Yeah. You like that?
Uh-huh.
For real.
Oh, do I like that number?
Whatever. We'll leave it like that. We'll leave it alone. Now, that's why I like. You speak Spanish?
No.
See, in Spanish, and in
But it
Russian.
sounds like you spoke some Spanish.
Habla español perfecto. Mira, en español and in Russian, we say in English, leave me alone, leave her alone, leave it alone. That's not nice. Who wants to be alone? It's a very bad phrase. We should change it to leave me in peace. Because in Spanish, déjame en paz. Оставь меня в покое. That's always like leave me in peace, in tranquility. In English, they're really annoyed, I guess, as they say leave me alone. That's not nice. So having said that, so we cannot do 69. On the first date. No. We say this, we make this official. This video is official at the end of the day. It's a public record, verified, notarized, and all that. My YouTube channel is notarized.
Is it?
Certified, yes. So none of this, and it's certified. It's a Jewish certified channel.
Really?
I have to go to the rabbi. He did like that.
Oh, that's cool.
When the rabbi does like this with he sainted it with the
The rabbi doesn't do that.
But that's the whole thing. My rabbi, he has 2 how do you call this?
Dominations?
It's like this triumvirate. In other words, like in Christianity, you have the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Ghost.
Well, the rabbi has this thing, the 3. He and his 2 buddies, the Muslim guy and the Christian guy, and they do the thing.
Okay.
It's like a triple threat.
Oh, interesting.
Exactly. So my channel, triple sacred. Christian-wise, Muslim and Jewish. No nonsense. That's why I'm so sacred. With the head. See? Having said that, so we have established the fact that we have a mutual attraction that we cannot act upon. That's called having. What's that? When you reserve, when you delay gratification, when you act based on principle, based on dignity, based on convictions. That's what it's all about.
Yes.
Exactly. It's not. Is it easy for? Do you have to fight the instincts a lot? Watch. This is only the first drink. Watch. And I am not. It's not fair because I'm not drinking, so it's a little easier for me to fight the instincts. Once you have a couple of these drinks, it'll be challenging.
I'll be okay.
As long as we're not gonna talk about none of that heavy stuff we were talking about, right? That was that sexy? Not really.
That was not sexy.
Not sexy. So we're not gonna talk about that. Watch. There are other things that I can talk about that are way more intriguing, alluring, and such things like that. This is my second language, so sometimes I say weird things. Correct me if I speak wrong, because I mainly speak Russian. Having said that, let's ask a question. You ask me first. I'll make it fair. We interview each other. It's our first date. Got the flower. So now, you asked me when was the last time I had sex. Ask me that question.
When's the last time you had sex?
See? And I'll answer it. Now, no disrespect intended, no pun intended. I live with a lady. Her name is Gloria. She's all on my channel. She had a presence, a star presence. We lived for 10 days together. We met on the
10
beach.
days.
10 days. Is that too short or too long? She had to leave. She had to go to Argentina. She's from Argentina because the visa was expiring. Otherwise, she would have stayed. Now she was a bit.
So why didn't you get married?
Good question. Now, there's more things to me than this, obviously. Just like I'm sure there are more things to you than that I know so far. The reason why we didn't get married is because there was an age difference. I was too young. I was too young for her.
Were you?
In fact, I'm too young for you also, but we're gonna get there. So now, having said that, but I was really too young for her. She was a bit more mature than I. So therefore she left, and I was looking for her for other men. In fact, I introduced her to some of my friends who were older than I, but they couldn't even be intimate. She was mad at me that we weren't as intimate or as many times as she wanted to. We were intimate, but not as often as she wanted at that moment. So she avenged it by going out with the friend that I introduced her to, but he didn't have a condom. I was thinking to give him one of mine. Anyway, these are nice people. So this was April 10th, I think, around that, 10th, 15th. Now, that's been 2 months. But beside that, which I don't really consider, because this was not something that would have transpired into something, because she was more mature. Before that, there was one in February, on the 14th of the February, I think there was a Valentine. That lady's name is Lemon, in Russian, Limon, Anna. She's from Tampa, but she's gone. She's gone. No more. She broke my heart.
Back to Tampa?
She's back to Tampa.
I have a brother there.
Exactly. Maybe we should introduce them. There'll be some.
Maybe so.
Maybe something. Now, what about you?
I'm not answering this question.
So let's analyze this. Pleading the fifth. Пятая поправка в Конституции in Russian. It's a fifth commandment, or fifth commandment, or a biblical one. Biblical, see, because that's a lie.
Not recently.
Whoa. Whoa. What does that mean? Because it could be a week. Maybe do you have a voracious appetite?
No.
I don't believe that. You look very voracious. Or whatever. So not recently. We'll take that. A lady want to say one not recently. I don't gotta go. Oh, you lying to me? That's not a lie. It's just being a little demure,
Sure.
obscure, procure, and that's a cure. See, I talk weird, huh? I could be a poet. No, so it's been, but not as long as for me, right? Clearly not. Your energy shows me that you've had it less ago than I feel the energy. It has been distant, but not as distant as mine. I'm not counting Gloria because that does not count. It's February, so it's been March, April, 4 months since I've been sexually active. Do you think that's easy for me? Being attracted to this beautiful creature and having such resolve. We're not doing it. We're not. And it's funny to her. So what's the name of the guy who you don't want to talk about?
What do you mean?
That's how you want to call him? What do you mean? What's the name of the guy who you weren't recent with?
No.
Her name. That's a good one. We have a whole collection of names. We have a name, it doesn't matter. We have a name, why? Or we have a name, nobody. What's his name? Or nothing. Or why do you ask? Or it's not important. Or meaning he's not important. So this is the first, very concise. In Russian, there's a lady, the lady that called him. I say, what's his name? Как его зовут? Никак means nothing. I say, the father. What's your father's name? Никак, meaning nothing. I can say, what's his name? Nothing. So you said no. His name is no.
No.
Well, how was no? Was he Was he good for you?
Apparently not.
No.
No.
A lot of these answers are gonna be no because he's a no. He was a no. Was that good? The thing that you don't want to talk about. The thing. The love, the romance, the passion. Was it good?
Clearly not good enough.
No, because his name is No. How old is No? Is he alive?
Is he alive?
Well, I hope you're not going to answer that. Is he
Yes.
still alive? Yes. So see, there's a
Yes.
yes at least. There's a yes in his life. Like he exists. But in many ways, he's a no. A no. So he was not so good at that either.
Moving right along.
Watch. I don't have to go back to that. We covered that amply. Is that a proper thing to say? Ample coverage? Sufficient?
Yes.
It's been discussed. It's been
Charted.
analyzed, charted. Exactly. So we're not going back. Okay. See? So was he good or was he not?
Moving right along.
I'm forgetful, but she's not. My mama says, not she, Priscilla. Don't call her she. She says, I'm not a she. I'm a mother. Huh?
Aw, that's sweet.
And my ex used to say that. I'm not no she. I'm a Carolina. And that's her birthday today. Happy birthday, by the way, my love. What a snake. But whatever. Silicone snake. But I still love you. That's okay. That's how it is.
Who is this?
It's my ex.
Oh, it's her birthday today?
Today, 20th. She's 5 days older than I. 5 days wiser. 5 days more beautiful. And whatever. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year. Чтоб ты была здорова. May God, may He find you. May you let Him into your heart. Don't act like that snake on a tree with Eve with the apple. Don't be buying no apples and tricking all these peoples into eating rotten apples and then do original sin. You got 4 kids already. Take it easy. No more. In fact, she did have a nice baby. You could probably still make a baby. She probably still... I want to ask if she's still ovulating. She's 48 today. Almost 50 years
I
old.
don't think you should ask her that.
It's important.
It's not important to you.
Four. Of course it is. That's my womb in a way of physiologically. 4 kids came from that womb. Having said that, let's talk about something more serious. When was your last date? Date. D-A-T-E. And I mean date. Don't be thinking no numbers, no nothing hidden. It's just a date. Is this a date? It's in 1958.
Yes.
It's like a year. 1902. Okay, so there's 20-minute interview. That I haven't been smacked yet. They haven't been kicked. Haven't been cursed yet. And we've talked about some serious stuff. But there's other things I have to reveal to you. That I fear if I reveal them to you, the ladies that I've met before, when I reveal that, they run away very effectively, and most of them block me. Should I reveal it?
I don't know.
I'll say, do you think I'm a man? Do you think I'm a man? A male, XO, chromosomally, phenotypically, genotypically? No, sorry. Phenotypically, I look like a man. But am I genotypically a man? Like, physiologically?
I don't know. I would imagine so.
But I do play as a, I mean, I pretend good, no? Let's say if I wasn't a man, am I doing a good job pretending to be a man?
Yes.
Huh? I went to acting school, not for no reason. I can act. But I can act like me.
Well, you have 4 children.
Or so they say. Or so we is meant to believe. Now watch. You want me to become, for just maybe a minute, a real me, which I'm not, but I will. Watch. So do you think I'm a man?
Yes.
What if I told you that I was not completely a man?
I would be confused.
Dazed, yet confused. So we'll leave it at that. We're gonna be moving right along. We will address this. We will go over that subject again. Not on the first date. But they did do a good job, huh?
Yeah.
I know. I look like, and I actually, some people say I'm somewhat good looking even. You should be acting too. You're a good actress. Okay, so now, ask me a question. So far, let me ask you.
I'm not acting.
You're natural. That's what they say when an actress or actor, it's just you're very natural. I can give you a role and you act that natural to you because you're very genuine. Shh, that's true. You are very genuine. That's why it's difficult, because when people are lying, you don't lie that much. Having said that,
I don't.
are you a liar?
No.
Is that true?
Yes.
I am a liar.
Are you?
Yes. Do you believe me?
What'd you lie about?
Do you believe, if I were to tell you I'm a liar, would you believe that?
What'd you lie about?
No, I'm just in general. If I said, hey, Priscilla, I'm a liar, would you believe that? Would you believe that I'm a liar?
Most people don't tend to call themselves a liar.
But if I did, would you believe me? Because that'd be a lie. Okay, so ask me, so do you think you and I have a future together? I'm talking for real. A man and a woman living together, household and all that. The whole thing. Like a husband and wife. Like a man and a, forget husband and wife, papers. I'm talking for real. A to Z, 69, whatever. Man, woman, don't matter. Do you see us like that?
69.
Doesn't have to be right away 69. We can start with something like I realize, you know, we have these targets. You know, target the 10 is the center, the 10, right? So a man is usually represented by an energy of 1. It's a very man-like shape. In many languages, it's on, he. It's a 1. It's a male essence. The number 1 is from a male. It even looks like a male, you know, sharp. Mm-hmm. Female is 2 or 0. It depends, because it's more of a female shape, 0. So 1 and a 0. So then, you without me is a 0. I'm without you is a 1. Well, together we are 10. That's the center of the earth. Without each other, we just 1 and 0. Now, I came up with that last night.
Nice.
That's deep.
It is deep.
It's deep. Now, so do you see us like that? Or at least, is there a possibility? I will, when you say we're gonna move right along, I will move right along. I respect that, because you said very respectful. And when I do try to prod a little bit, you keep saying, no, we're gonna move right along, watch. And I do. Have I been obedient so far? 25 minutes. Beautiful.
Seems like it.
Exactly. Have I been good in holding my urges of like that? Am I holding myself well?
Yes.
See? And you think that's easy?
No.
Okay, so we're gonna play this game. Watch. It's a hypnotic game.
Okay.
You have to try your best not to smile. And I'll be making faces, I'll be saying things, and you should not smile. Do you think how many seconds do you think you can last?
Not long.
That's a forfeit. Because you're too genuine. People who are really have a lot of things in them that they're professionally like hide a lot. They will not
Masking.
smile. Oh, they'll mask. And I can see a lot of things they will not smile. Kids, it's very difficult for them not to smile because they're so open.
Yeah.
Once they see something funny, they'll smile. But people are like, it's very difficult for you to make me smile. Okay, I ain't smiling. Anyway, okay, so how about we take a little break? We're gonna go for a walk. We're gonna introduce each other to our neighbors over here. Make sure that if I go missing, people know that I'm just being handcuffed and basically tortured sweetly. We have many things to discuss. By the way, you I don't know, you know the movie, there's a movie, Analyze This. Have you seen it? You're too young, but maybe you've seen it. It's an older movie. Analyze This.
I've heard of it. I'm not sure who's in there.
Is Billy Crystal and Bobby De Niro.
Bobby, Robert De Niro?
Bobby. People call him Bobby. Whatever.
Maybe.
People who know him call him Bobby. So now, I wish I know him, but I feel like I know him. He's very nice. So now, he plays a mafioso. A godfather, like a mafia guy. We gotta see that movie tonight. And then I gotta fix my TV, by the way. My TV's been broken for like 2 months because I don't watch it. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna call Comcast. Watch. Start a new life today. Now, and the Billy Crystal is a psychotherapist. He's a psychiatrist. So he's having some nervous breakdown. The mafia guy's having a breakdown. He starts crying in the middle of a shootout. So he says, you gotta see his shrink. You can't be crying when you're shooting at each other. I feel bad, he killed the guy. It's not good. So the mafia guy is like having a nervous breakdown. So he goes to see the shrink. And he tries to tell him, there's a lot of childhood things, regression, father, mother, all that.
Does he tell the shrink that?
Oh, no, shrink tells him that.
No, does he tell the shrink that he cried during a shootout?
Yeah, he comes with a complaint that he's having an emotional, he's been like having chest pains, panic attacks, goes to ER, things, all this anxiety, depression, all that stuff, basic stuff. So the shrink knows how to do, but he's a mafioso. He can't be saying that he's all that weak. So now he says to him something about the father, and he's trying to like open his eyes to his childhood. This is actually a very good movie. And Bobby says, "Hey, you good?" He goes, "Nah, I'm just doing my, I goes, no. You are good. Like you are good. Like I'm saying to you, you are good. No, I mean like you are really good. Do you know that? That you are good. Like you are good. No, but you don't understand. I'm talking like for real. You are good." Hey, we'll be right back after these messages. It's been real, like Ali G says. It's been real. You know Ali G? Oh, I introduced you to him. It's been real. It's been informative, and it's good. It's good stuff. Good video. See, 30 minutes.